Crew, what to do? This your boy Chris, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. So I promised y'all that I was gonna pop on and actually go into detail about the rap and stuff like that, talk about it, show y'all the little minor detail that you may not have seen on the first video. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. Make sure before we get started, make sure if you have not already, hit that subscribe button, man. Before we do anything else, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You see the whip in the back. Like, I ain't even got to say nothing. It speaks for itself. And I promise you, we ain't done with it yet. And we got so much more coming after this. So, man, you might as well, if you on here, just go ahead and subscribe right now. Go ahead and like it, comment, tell me what your favorite part of the rap, all of that in the comments. And go ahead and share it. Share it. Make sure everybody see this car behind me, because I promise you, it won't be looking like this in the next few months. I'm going to be doing some other stuff to it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it started, man. So,
oh yeah. My top down. We rolling. It's the light though. And we riding, and we rolling, and we love it. They know this, we cruising. And we riding, and we rolling, and we love it. They know this, we cruising.
One of the main questions that I got so far in person from this rap was, bro, what was you thinking? Like, what was the idea behind the rap? Like, that's just kind of all over the place. Like, what was up with that? And I'll be honest, bro, like, I knew when I first got this car I was gonna rap it. Don't get me wrong, I knew 100%. But at first I was finna go just like a basic, purple's my favorite color, so I was finna go like a deep purple color and do like either a carbon fiber hood or a matte black hood, do the wheels, and I was finna be done with it. I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And it would have been dope, especially with the GT500 bumper that I got on there, doing lights and stuff like that. Like, as y'all know, I was supposed to start YouTube 2 years ago. Actually, almost 3 years ago at this point. And, it's like, nah, man, if I'm gonna go crazy, I need to go all the way. If I'm gonna rap it, go all the way. And so, I could probably even go more crazy than this, which I probably will next time, but we'll see. It's a certain line where you can cross where it ain't even a tasteful rap no more. I think this is just enough to give you enough flair with the rap, but then still keep it kind of conservative and clean looking. I think, younger people gonna rock with this rap, and older people too, which I ain't gonna even say I think, I know. But anyway, to get back on subject, when it was actually time to go ahead and start designing, they was like, where do you want to start? You let me know what you feeling, and we'll kind of go from there. So the Flash is my favorite show, and on the Flash they had two guys that just was dope to me, which was Zoom and Savitar. And with Savitar, that's kind of where I got the start of it. I know I said on one of my videos that I got it from Zoom, but actually Savitar is where I got started with. He the god of speed on there, this big silver gray guy, and he's got like blue machinery in him. So that's where I got this idea from right here. If y'all look Savitar from the Flash up, you'll see what I'm talking about. His torso was kind of, it gives you this vibe right here. It wasn't fading like that. It was more sort of light color. That's how we got where we at as far as the design of the rap. And I'm gonna go ahead and break it down, man. Just kind of show y'all the layers, show y'all the details and stuff like that. And yeah, let's get it started. All right, so starting from the front, as y'all can see, the first thing that, I don't know about y'all, but the first thing that I noticed when I looked at it when it was done was actually the stripe. I guess you can call it a stripe, even though it kind of curves, from the sides or whatever. But that's the first thing that automatically drew me to the car. And when it's clean, when you see it in person, it almost feel like the stripes is drawing you in. Like, you will see what I'm talking about. If y'all at the Dallas event, April 10th, this car will be here, and hopefully, like I said, most of the outside of it will be done. I know I won't have any engine work done to it yet, but the outside hopefully will be done. But you will see, like, it just draws you in immediately with the hood. So let's start from the top. So as y'all can see, I'm trying to get the camera to stop shaking. So let's start from the top. So as y'all see, the whole concept of the wrap, first of all, is a dark blue to light blue fade. I tried to incorporate that, pretty much throughout the whole wrap. And so as y'all see on these stripes, they fade from dark blue to a light teal blue, whatever you want to call it. And it goes all the way from there. It goes all the way from the back to the front. And then two, we got this stripe here, like the outline. So the outline is that dark to light blue. Y'all just kind of follow with me all the way to the front. Same thing with this piece right here. So even with this part of the wrap right here, it starts fading from a dark blue to a light blue, but it probably stopped the dark part about right here, and it fades all the way to the light down here. So that's that part right there. And again, I'm gonna give y'all just from the front so y'all can see. Obviously, I got the black part because I had to make sure I had some black in the wrap. I felt like that was gonna make it pop a lot more with just, you know, rather than just having gray, having that black to kind of bring out the light blues or the blues period. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like that was gonna be a dope touch. And then y'all see the hood vents, we got those black. Definitely looking at this black part here. It just contrasts well with the black, and then y'all see that dark tint. Like that just, man, it looks so crazy. So crazy. All right, now let's look at these details. So like I told y'all, this wrap is 10 layers deep. So it's not the same on every spot because it is different everywhere. Now you'll see the same kind of concepts throughout the wrap, don't get me wrong, but it's not gonna look the same on, you know, this side versus the other side. It's just not gonna do that. So like right here, y'all see we got these light gray circles right here, and then you kind of got like some gray design behind it that's blended in. We got some other lines going back, but then too, to bring out the light gray lines, circles, then you got these black dark circles too. So it's kind of a pattern right here where it's kind of going back and forth with each other. I wish y'all could see the layer that's actually under that, because for a minute I actually told Matt, my design guy, I thought about even taking the circles out and just leaving the design that was up under that. But again, with all these designs kind of going together, it does just give it just a raw look, bro. You can't tell what this is when you look at it. It almost like a snake. For real, for real. It almost looks something like some kind of python, some type of barracuda, some type of anaconda, something. I don't know, bro. Y'all gonna have to tell me in the comments, but it does look like a snake, like it's got scales to it. And these circles and everything, the design up under it definitely gives it that feel. So again, like the circles, they stop right here. You don't see them too much. I mean, you got a few black circles down here, but most of this is the other design. Again, you got the grays here. So in the light, when you actually look at it in the light, the front of it looks a lot lighter than what it does in the dark. I know that may sound crazy, like, yeah, bro, you in the light, it's gonna look lighter in the light than it is the dark. But no, that's not what I'm saying. Like, it's not a reflective wrap, but for some reason, when it's in a garage or it's dark at night, the front of it just looks like it's a gray or black. Even when you're driving, like, you know, if you're looking behind you, if this car is behind you and you look at it in your rear view, it looks dark. But for some reason in the light, this front looks a lot lighter. And it's cool. Like, it's super dope to me that it does that. It kind of changes color. It gives it just a little bit more feel to it. So you see like these little lines, these little scratch lines through it. And then on the bumper up here, it fades a little bit more bigger circles right here in the middle. Same kind of feel down here. You're gonna see a lot more of the black circles and stuff like that. You see some lights on this one. Not as many circles in these creases, so it just kind of does its own thing. It's almost like a zebra feel right here, you know, with the stripes on there. So it does it a little bit different. You see these bars right here with the little specks going through it as well. And if y'all look over here, I had circles on that side, but on this side, you don't really see any circles except for right here in this spot right here. Most of these just gonna be lines and just patterns thrown together. Same right here, just a little bit of everything. And again, I had to incorporate some more blue into the wrap because I didn't just want to have it just a straight up gray and black wrap. The stripe would have been, you know, great, don't get me wrong, like that's super dope. But I wanted to make sure I did have some blue throughout the sides as well. So we went through some different, you know, designs or whatever with that, but I think we came out pretty good with this. What I told them was just kind of fade it in. And I know you may not be able to see it too much. Hopefully you can. And I'm gonna actually put the rendering image in the video so y'all can see, and I can break that down too. But these, like, where the light blue is, these are actually like bars. So before it was outlined in blue, it was just like a gray bar. I don't know if y'all can see. There we go. So it was like a gray bar that went down. Same right here, right here. Wherever you see that light blue, those are just bars. I'm pretty sure y'all can see on the video. So what we did was just put exactly the same image behind it to make it look like it's kind of outlining it. And so now you got that everywhere where it's a gray bar, it's a blue bar behind it. It looks like it's just a line when you look at it, but what it is actually the same shape behind it. It's kind of positioned so you can see it. And the same thing, it fades from the light to the dark going back. So let me show y'all that, if y'all can tell on camera. So that's that right there, giving it that feel. And again, even when I saw that, I'm like, all right, cool, I love that right there. As y'all see, again, we breaking it down different. It go from light circles here, so a lot more black circles here, to where you don't see any circles at all. It's just a bunch of different design throughout. It just looks so crazy, bro. It looked way better in person than it do on camera. I'm gonna let y'all know that 100%. Even when I was watching the video back, I'm like, man, they don't do it justice. And even the mirrors, it's a different design over here. It's more circles on that mirror than it is over here, and the same thing up here, just different. So now we're gonna break down these stripes right here. So when we was almost done, he sent me the image or whatever, and we had, like I said, the blue outline behind those gray bars, and I'm like, all right, cool. I think we almost done, but it needs just a little bit more flare connecting the front to the back, because as y'all see, and I'm gonna go to it in a second, but this big stripe on the hood, it goes all the way to the back of the bumper, like the bottom of the bumper. And I'm like, all right, how can I give it a little extra feel, you know what I'm saying, to where that kind of connects on the side? So what we did was, we did a pinstripe, that light blue, and it fades all the way to the back, to that dark blue. And so with this right here, y'all, like I said, it goes from the light blue to the dark blue. This going to the back is actually darker than what, I had thought it was gonna be. That's kind of the problem we ran into when we actually printed the wrap out the first time, is that a lot of the colors on there you couldn't see because the wrap was just so dark. And so we had to go back and lighten it up. I'm amazed at it now. But the blue, he gave me an option to change it, but when it came out, like, I know that's a little bit darker than what I wanted it to on this part and on the back, but again, I just feel like it gave me some flavor. So I'm like, nah, leave that exactly how it is. It looks almost like a purple or a purple, you know what I'm saying, like a blue mixed with a purple type. And it does the same on the back. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute, but I just wanted to kind of bring that up. It did fade a little bit darker right here, but again, I love it. It's cold-blooded to me, I ain't gonna stunt. And yeah, of course we had to throw the logo on there. Now, shout out to Matt, my design guy, because I was thinking about throwing my logo on here somewhere, but I didn't know kind of how to incorporate it on the wrap. And what he did was, on the first rendering, he had it back here hidden, to where like it was almost like a ghost thing. Like, you have to really be paying attention, but you could see that it was in there. The problem was, though, going back to wrap this, was getting an image to kind of just look and lay perfect on here. Luke said that, you know, there's gonna be some issues, and it made sense, because you know, again, you tucking with this line right here, that's gonna be kind of hard to do, and make it, you know, exactly perfect is what it, you know, just trying to make it perfect, it was gonna be hard to do. And so what he did was, when this came out different, when he printed out the wrap the second time, what he did was he actually printed this image out separate, and y'all see the material he put on here, bro. I'm so glad he did that, because again, everything is about adding just a little touch to it. It's got sparkles in it, so when the light hit it at night, or even in the daytime, you know, when it's clean, you can see it. I know I'm kind of in the shade right here, but it actually reflects, it actually shines. And so that just was another, you know, a piece that I thought was really dope. And it was a little bit smaller than this on the rendering, so when y'all see that, y'all see it's a little bit smaller on the rendering image. But I'm glad, again, I'm glad that it came out bigger, because it, again, from the side, when you driving down the street in this car, it's just like, bro, what the hell is that on the back of the car? Once I get my YouTube stickers or whatever, you'll understand, you know, what's going on. That's my logo, or one of my logos anyway. I got a full logo, and then that's just like the partial to it. But you'll understand, like, oh, okay, that's, you know, Cruising with Chris. I understand what he's doing. So going to this part here. Now, on the rendering image, I don't know if y'all can tell in the light. I may have just put spot something, whatever, it'll be all right. It actually looked like it was black back here. So on the rendering, it was supposed to go from gray to black. Gray in the front to black in the back. But as y'all see, that's not what we ended up with. But again, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, mistakes come out perfectly, if that makes sense. What was a mistake ended up being perfect. I guess that's the best way to say it. Because, you know, the thing about it was, I got the black in the stripe right here. So that's my black touch to the car. I got this black deck lid. The wing is gonna be painted black soon. We didn't get that done, but I'm gonna have that painted black soon. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do with that. I got another idea. These are back, you know, back here, the matte back. We got the diffuser. The diffuser down here is like matte black, dark grayish. But then on the front, I got the bumper painted black. So it's got its black touches, plus we got the black wheels, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, well, that's cool having it that dark gray. It almost sometimes look a little olive greenish, or like an olive gray. I don't even know if that makes sense, but again, for me, I love it because it just gives the car a little bit more flavor. Y'all can actually see now a little bit better on this angle with how the sun is shining on that logo. That shit is so dope, bro. Try to get a better angle for y'all. I don't know, maybe I'm messing it up. That's probably the best we're gonna get it right there. There you go. Come on now. Y'all see it? Y'all see it. And again, it looks different from every angle it looks different. Because if it's a little bit darker, like it's bright, sun beaming on it right now, so that looks a lot lighter. But again, on the other end, it looks like an even darker gray than that. And then at nighttime, it looks completely black. So it's just, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get a full reflective wrap, but you know, anybody that's priced them before, y'all know that that's cost a lot of money. So we wasn't gonna do that on the first wrap, maybe on the second. I shout out to my boy Real. I know he's doing that on his wrap. That's not me this time, but maybe the next go round we'll go that route. But yeah, y'all see the, you know, again, how the color it changes. It's not black, but it's still different. You know what I'm saying? I would wrap a whole car that color. Me personally, I don't know about y'all, but I would. And so breaking it back down, man, getting back on subject, y'all see the stripe again coming from the top, back. It's fading still, so it's kind of in that middle of the blue right there. And then when it gets to the trunk, it's starting to darken up a little bit, and then all the way down to the bottom, it gets to the darkest blue that it's gonna be. So again, most times if the sun wasn't beaming right on it right now, that actually looks like a little, it actually looks purple. That blue purple I was telling y'all about. But with the sun beaming down on it, it looks a little bit lighter than what, you know, it does most times. So again, no matter where I'm at, this car gonna look different, and that's why I love it. And these stripes, again, it just feel like I'm getting sucked into some kind of matrix or something, bro. When I look at that, like, it's just, that's crazy. I ain't seen nothing like this on a Mustang anyway. Honestly, I ain't seen it on a Mopar either, or a Camaro. You know, I ain't dissing Camaros, but Camaros, y'all kind of, it's kind of up for y'all. And I ain't talking about up in a good way. Time is up for Camaros. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it on the back part. And then going back on this side, I missed these right here. So just giving it a little bit extra detail. Y'all see from the front, it's got a lot of business going on. And then right here, that's when it kind of tapers off. So you got these stripes to kind of break up the wrap a little bit. It does it again in the middle. And then you got one little small stripe right here. Honestly, I ain't even check. Is it like that over here? It's a little different. So we got 1, 2, 3 right here. I'm just noticing that myself. And then 1, I don't even know what I was counting again. It's definitely different though. Y'all see that. You don't go back. It's definitely different. Same concept, just different, which again, I'm cool with. I love that every part of this car is different. Because yeah, you just don't know what you're getting every time you see it. It's a little bit more blue on this side as far as the bars and stuff like that. So again, that part is different as well. We do got the doors wrapped with that same material. And yeah, man, that's, at the end of the day, it's nuts to me. I still can't believe it, that it came out that good. And the fact that I was finna change it 2 days before, like, y'all don't even understand, bro. That's crazy. I do want to get into telling y'all what we got coming as far as new parts and stuff like that, because I do got a little bit more stuff to do to it. But I'm gonna hold off on that, man. I'm gonna hold off. I give y'all, you know, at some point I am gonna go ahead and paint. You know what? I ain't decided yet if I'm gonna powder coat or paint the brake calipers. But what I'm gonna do is it's actually gonna match that lighter blue, just to give it more, you know, more of a feel. Y'all let me know, should I do the light blue in the front and then match it with this dark blue in the back, or should I do it all just one color, that one light? Or should I do it the dark color all the way around? Y'all let me know. I'm still trying to figure it out and figure that part out myself. But I know it's gonna be that blue. My homeboys and a few other people that I showed the car to, they actually been telling me to do orange, because for some reason that orange does pop when you let the hood up or you open the door. Let me show y'all the door jams. It does hit, bro. I can't stunt. It does hit. We still just working it piece by piece, but right now where I'm at, I'm not gonna lie, I love it. And that GT500 bumper, it really makes the car look just way more crazy than what it was at first. You know, and it would have been a dope wrap if I would have kept the regular GT bumper on there. Don't get me wrong, especially with the grill lights I had. I'm gonna be dropping the video of me actually installing those, but as y'all see, they're not on here because they did not fit this grill. So if anybody actually wants to buy them, I am gonna be doing them at a discount. Y'all just message me on Instagram, let me know if you want them. They fit 15 to 17 Mustangs, as long as they not a GT500, or I think they don't fit GT350s either, but GTs, V6s, Eco Boosters, it'll fit your factory bumper. Y'all can just hit me up and let me know. But this just makes it way more mean, bro. And then, you know, when I put, let me shut up. I be trying to give stuff away. But yeah, it definitely gives the car a whole nother, it take it to another level. That's all I can say. You know, the wheels, couldn't have picked better wheels, you know what I'm saying, unless I was going with some expensives. Expensive maybe Forgiatos, Corleones, Rucci's. Once the channel get to growing, bro, I found some wheels, some Corleone forged wheels that I'm thinking about adding on here that are actually fitted perfect. But they expensive and I ain't really trying to pay that right now. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Plus, you know, I ain't a big wheel guy. I think they had them in 20s, which these are. They would probably look a little bit better. It'll take my car to another level, but again, I ain't spending that money right now. I'm gonna do what I gotta do on the outside, then I'm gonna go ahead and go start changing the motor. I mean, start adding power mods, and then, you know, once we get there, we may think about switching the wheels, but not right now. But that's pretty much it, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Again, I want to do you know, I basically just wanted to hop on it like I told y'all and give y'all a detailed breakdown of the wrap, piece by piece. If I missed anything, y'all let me know. Definitely hit me on Instagram if y'all got any questions about the wrap process, you know, stuff like that. I'll probably do another video about what I paid if y'all want to know that. I know a lot of people, you know, they got questions. So y'all feed me questions, I'll feed y'all answers on camera. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. So I appreciate y'all support definitely through this process. And again, we just getting started, bro. It's so much more coming for the car, and not just the car, the channel period. I was waiting on this to get a lot of my content started. It's here, it's done, it's ready. So y'all finna see this channel shoot up. Y'all finna see me everywhere, and I'm not saying that by exaggeration. With the content and with the content that I'm trying to do, I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling. So y'all just stay tuned for that. We're gonna be having some people on this channel, people, cars, all that on this channel. You don't want to miss that. And yeah, man, I'm gonna stop talking y'all ear off. So appreciate y'all. Like I always say, stay locked in, stay cruising with your boy, and I'll catch y'all next video. We out.